What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Right now I'm just taping up the car. I'm gonna go ahead and spray all this black, and that's pretty much gonna be my weekend. I'm gonna finish taping this up and then move the hatch out, and we'll get to spraying this down. Okay, so I went around with the scuff pad. It scuffed everything down so it's nice and dull. It doesn't have any of the old finish on there. Then I wiped it down with some rubbing alcohol. So that's good to go. Got our paint choice, just some AutoZone special, some trim black, and let's get to work spraying it. Just going to be missing it on at first. That way it has a little barrier to grip on for the next coat. Don't want to put it on too thick and then have it fisheye all up or have a reaction to the old paint that's underneath there. Because who knows what they used, and two chemicals could fight each other if you put it on too wet. So first coat, we're just going to introduce them to each other, see how they like it. All right. Again, we're not going for full coverage, just misting it on there. Whew, let me open my door. Almost done with the first coat. Just got to get the other side of the sunroof. Forgot that when I was over here. Top of that a little better. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's looking better already. Getting rid of the chrome that was leaking through from fading and chipping off. Then any of the overspray from our really quick paint job. Just knock all that out. So I'm gonna let this sit for about 3 minutes and then come back, because since we didn't do it wet, it doesn't really need a lot of time to dry. So it's probably already dry right now, but we'll give it 3 minutes and then we'll come back. All right, it's been 3 minutes. Shake up the can again and get back to spraying. All right, and just like that, we got 3 coats on. It was one really, really light mist coat. The second one was a little bit heavier, and I kind of got it into like the cracks and stuff where I needed to hit it, and it wasn't very even. And then the third coat, you seen it, I just went all the way big strokes. Just all the way down, trying to get it all one uniform texture, you know? So that's gonna dry up. I'm gonna give it all day. The front came out real nice. This is what you're gonna see a lot of. So make sure to get all that chrome that was showing covered up there. It's looking good. So everything now is completely painted. Don't have to worry about that anymore. So, all right, so it's the next day. For some reason, my mic stopped working, so I'll have to do a voiceover on this part. But the trim came out really good. Dried perfectly even, just how I wanted it. We didn't get any overspray. All the paint lines came out perfect and nice and crisp. So I'm happy with the results on it, and we're gonna start getting to work on painting the underside of the hood, which I have getting prepped out over here. I just finished taping it off, and I'm gonna scuff it all down with a red Scotch-Brite pad, and gonna go ahead and do the wing also, because both the cars are the same exact color. So as I had the paint mixed up, I'll do that. And then out here I had my son painting underneath the hood for the EF. So you got all that nice and uniform covered up. So I'm going to end up flipping over the hood once this is dry, and I'll do the body work on the underneath side. There's a couple cracks and some pinholes in the carbon fiber that I want to try to fill. And I'll be painting the underneath side of the top of the hood for the EF white to match the rest of the car. So it'll be the first time the EF's had a color match hood since I got it. So I'm curious to see how it's going to look. And I ran out of plastic and paper, so I robbed my daughter's old blanket that she doesn't use anymore. So I'll be covering up the car with that. And if I need more blankets, there's a couple more I can grab from inside the house. So I started doing the body work on the top of the hood for the EF. Did a really thick filler primer on there, and then I block sanded it all down, and it came out really good, nice and flat. So this is the little flat block I was using. It's flexible, and it really got this nice and flat and uniform. So, and I was using 320 grit sandpaper, if you were curious about that. So everything's ready to go. I just have to wet the floor in here, do a nice little cleanup, tape up the hatch a little bit better, and we'll get to work painting. All right, so I got my paint right here. This is the reducer I chose. There's some leftover clear coat that I had laying around. I wiped everything down with some rubbing alcohol. So we should be good to go. I'm just gonna try to knock this out because it's getting late. My friends are here. We're watching UFC fights and stuff. So I'm just gonna knock this out in between fights. So wish me luck. All right, so this is how it's coming out. Sorry if you can't hear me. This is the second coat. Coming out pretty good. Gonna let this kick off a little bit, and then come back in about 5-10 minutes and hit it with a third coat.
My boy over here in Dexter's lab.
I'm just gonna finish off the rest of my clear coat.
Soy sauce.
right, so 2 coats of clear. I didn't put a lot on this one. I try to save it for the hood, which came out really nice. I wish I would have went thicker though, but I ran out of clear, guys. I thought I had more clear, but I really want to put it on the wing so you can see the reflections pretty good. It got a couple little dust nips in there, but that's gonna be fine when I buff it out. But other than that, I'm happy with it. It's better than the rattle can black that was on there before. The hood for the Integra, it just needed to be color matched to the car, and that's basically it. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up for the night, get my paint gun all cleaned out. All right, it's the next morning. We just got the hood thrown on here. Came out really good. Now I need to paint these fenders though, because the fenders look like crap. But the wing came out really good on the top. But I'm gonna show you guys some, I don't know what happened, some chemical reaction. Look at that. You can see it, it's gonna focus. But it wrinkled up bad right here on the bottom for some reason. So luckily it's on this line, so I can literally just sand all this down, and I actually might do that black. And you see it turned the end caps here, it turned them yellow for some reason. So I gotta fix that part. But I don't know, let me know if I should paint it white or paint it black under there. It really doesn't matter to me. Let me know what you guys think will look better, but I'm digging how it came out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Appreciate it. Take it easy.